Kim. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make a Christmas balloon wreath. We're going to need electric or hand balloon pump, rose gold 260s, 11-inch Sempertex champagne balloons, and a balloon sizer. This one is collapsible. I usually wrap it up with a rubber band, and it has the size of each balloon labeled right next to the holes that you can use. Okay, so I have 11-inch balloons, but I want to blow them up to 7 inches. So on my balloon sizer, I'm going to go to the 7-inch mark, and I'm going to slowly release the air as it's going in and out of the hole that's marked 7 inches. So you're just going to release some of the air by loosening up the neck as you're sliding through the hole. And then we're just going to tie together, and we're going to make quads. So again, just blow up your balloons and then slide it through the hole, releasing the air so it clearly goes through. And so we're just going to continue to blow up the balloons. So I'm just blowing up all of the balloons in the bag. I'm only using one bag of 11-inch balloons. That's what I had. But to make the hole rounder and have a larger wreath, you would definitely need at least 2 bags of the balloons, and it's 50 balloons in each bag that I'm using. So, but I'm only using one bag. And again, this is Champagne by Sempertex, and they're 11-inch balloons, and it's only 50 balloons in each bag that I'm using. Alrighty, so now that we have our balloons blown up, we're going to start tying them together. So you're going to choose a stretchy neck out of each quad and tie them together, just like you would a balloon garland, balloon column. This is just going to be our structure. So I'm going to start tying all of those together. So I prefer to tie my balloons together using the necks of the balloons, just because it makes it easier when you're trying to structure a balloon or shape it or anything like that. So we're going to keep on tying until we finish tying all of our balloons together. Okay, so now I'm just adding the last few balloons that I have left. And see, this is where I'm saying that the hole can be a little bit larger if you use an extra pack of balloons, but I'm just using a 1 pack. So this is the size that I get. And then I just connect them by tying the ends together. The last couple balloons, tie them together, and then you create your hole. So now we're going to make our rose gold bows. So we're just going to stretch out our 260 balloons by pumping some air all the way to the end. So what I like to do after I blow the balloon all the way up is to just take it and just squeeze a little bit of air all the way through to the end of the balloon. It feels like it gives it a little bit extra stretch just to work with, so when you start wrapping it around, it doesn't just bust open. So you release the air, and so now I'm going to take the balloon in between my 2 fingers and just wrap it around and make sure that it's flattened all the way out. You flatten it out as you're wrapping. So you're wrapping and flattening, but you're not wrapping it too tight around your finger. Slightly loosely, but not loose to the point where you won't get a tight spiral once you start putting the air into the balloon. So we're just going to take the nozzle at the end of the neck and just squeeze it on there. And so this is where it gets a little tricky. So because you're using the pump, it's going to be hard to hold the balloon and to press the balloon down to get that air in there. So what I like to do is put the pump in between my legs and just hold it like you're holding a kid down to there. to do their hair or something, or to get a shot or something. So you're just going to hold it tightly in between your legs and just start pumping that air in there, and you'll get a nice little spiral. So what I like to do is pinch at the end to block off the excess air from leaving outside the balloon, and then just tie it into a knot from there. That way you don't get that little tail at the end. Alrighty, so now that we have our spiral, we're going to create our ribbon. So we're going to start bending the balloon, just manipulating it a little bit just to create our bow. So you're kind of going to have to eyeball it to make sure that they're even. They don't have to be even if you don't want them to be even. So you're going to take a look and just kind of stack them on top of each other and just bending on both sides. It's kind of going to be in the middle. You're going to make sure you leave the ends out just so you can have the ribbon portion of the bow. So once you're happy with the size, you go ahead and give it a twist. But even if you decide that, you know what, this side is too big and that side is too small, you can just untwist it, scoot your hand over a little bit, and just twist it again. Maybe around 4 times, 3 or 4 times, and then you have your bow. So we're just going to repeat this a few times. I'm going to do it 3 more times just so I can have a set of 4 bows total. So here's what I was talking about the little tail at the bottom of the bow of the ribbon. So you're just going to pull it and go ahead and tie it around. And then you're just going to snip it off at the end. And that way you can take that extra balloon away. Boop, clip it right there. Okay, so I'm going to use some rubber bands and wrap them around the bows that I have, just so I can stick them onto the wreath. So you will stick them on just like you would with the fillers, and you just place them wherever you desire. Alrighty, so once I have my bows on my wreath, I'm going to go ahead and add some glue dots and snip off any excess balloons that have little tails on them. I'm adding the glue dots to the bows just so they can lay a little better flush against the wreath balloons. Alrighty, now here is my end result with 1 pack of balloons, mind you. It can be a lot bigger with 2 packs. You'll get a bigger wreath, but this is what I have. Tell me what you think. And here is just an extra visual. I went ahead and put it up on the wall. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, stay positive.